Is there anything more infuriating than that one persistent fly buzzing around your head? You swat, you shoo, but they always come back, don't they? It's a universal struggle. But here's the not-so-fun fact. Dirty, fast, garbage, pet waste, decaying stuff. And then they bring those microscopic souvenirs right into your living space. Today I'm showing you 5 fast, science-backed and stunningly simple ways to kick them out without harsh chemicals. Alright, first up, classic for a reason, the apple cider vinegar or ACV trap. What you're going to need is super simple. A small jar, some good old apple cider vinegar and a little bit of dish soap. Flies, especially fruit flies, but houseflies too, are incredibly attracted to the smell of fermenting things. Apple cider vinegar mimics that scent. You'll want to fill your jar about halfway with the ACV. Add just a few drops of dish soap into the vinegar and give it a gentle stir. The soap breaks the surface tension of the vinegar, and the dish soap breaks surface tension, so they sink. Finally, cover the top of the jar tightly with plastic wrap. Poke several tiny holes to crawl through. They'll follow that irresistible ACV scent, crawl into the holes, and then, because flies aren't exactly the Einsteins of the insect world, they won't be able to figure out how to fly back out. They're trapped, and eventually they'll meet their vinegary end. Set this up near your fruit bowl or trash can and watch the magic happen. Next up, we're going to build another incredibly effective trap. I call this the bottle royale because, well, the flies check in, but they don't check out. For this, you'll need an empty plastic bottle, a pair of scissors, some tape, and a sweet concoction to lure them in. First, take your plastic bottle and carefully cut it in half. Make a simple sugar water mix and pour it into the bottom half of the plastic bottle. Invert the top half of the bottle and place it into the bottom half, creating a funnel. Secure the two halves together with some tape around the seam. Place this DIY gladiator arena. The flies, attracted by the sweet smell, will fly down the funnel, indulge, and then find themselves utterly unable to navigate their way back up and out. Chapter 3. Aromatherapy Annihilation. Flies hate this spa treatment, but you'll love it. We're essentially creating an aromatic force field that tells flies you are not welcome here. The key players in our aromatic arsenal are essential oils like peppermint, eucalyptus, lavender, or even lemongrass. For this DIY repellent spray, you'll need about 1 cup of water, around 15 drops of either peppermint or eucalyptus oil, and 1 teaspoon of witch hazel or vodka. Grab a clean spray bottle, add the water, then the witch hazel or vodka, and finally your chosen essential oil drops. Give it a really good shake to combine everything thoroughly. Spray it lightly on your windowsills, around door frames, on countertops, and even around your trash cans. Reapply every few days or more often if you have a particularly persistent fly problem. Chapter 4. No-fly zone, Operation Drain and Bin Decontamination. We're talking about hygiene and breeding grounds, your trash cans and your drains. Take out the trash daily, especially if it has organic waste. Scrub that bin regularly, lid, sides, and the base, at least once a week. Use hot soapy water, maybe even a bit of disinfectant. Now, let's talk about a super sneaky spot. Flies love your kitchen drains. Flies can breed inside dirty drains, seriously gross and easily missed. One simple method is to carefully pour a kettle of boiling water down the drain once or twice a week. For a bit more power, you can use the classic baking soda and vinegar combo. Pour about half a cup of baking soda down the drain, followed by half a cup of vinegar. Let it fizz for about 30 minutes, then flush thoroughly with hot water. Chapter 5. Fort Knox, your kitchen. The underrated genius of fly prevent. First up, your windows and doors. Make sure all your windows have fine mesh screens and check those screens regularly for any rips, tears, or holes. If you find damage, repair it promptly with a screen patch kit or replace the screen. If you like to keep your doors open for a breeze, invest in a good quality screen door. Check the seals around doors and seal gaps with weather stripping. Next, let's talk about food. Store most of your fruit in the fridge. If you must keep some fruit out, consider using a fruit bowl with a mesh cover. Clean up spills and crumbs immediately. Don't leave dirty dishes sitting in the sink for hours. The real hack is making your home an uninviting, inaccessible place for flies from the get-go.